Good morning again, everybody. Welcome back to my 35-part series, Messy Facebook Live on what is known as the CFT Way. This is our company value document. It's loosely based on the Ritz-Carlton Credo, if any of you know what that is. So spending a month just walking through the things that have, I think, been successful cornerstones, core values for our practice, hoping it helps some of you think about how you're operating, whether you're in solo practice, working with or for somebody else, or running a group practice. So here's day number 3. Day number three's value is to start and end on time. Here's how it reads in our brochure: start and end on time. Everyone has something better to do than wait for you. Be punctual. Be there when you promise, and honor what you said and when you said you'd be done. Your behavior here will either be your marketing edge or will destroy your credibility. Let me read it for you again. Start and end on time. Everyone has something better to do than wait for you. Be punctual. Be there when you promise. Honor when you said you'd be done. Your behavior here will either be your marketing edge or will destroy your credibility. Let me unpack that one for a minute or two, and then you can go about your day. This falls under our integrity category at our practice. It's a weird one, right? Because when we think about integrity, we think about the big things, forms of honesty and doing the right thing when nobody's looking and all that. But integrity for me is about doing the small things that you said you would do as well, right? And maybe it's those small things that communicate the most because they're the easiest to give ourselves a pass on, right? A lot of us, I think, are people that really do value those high level things, right? We want to be good people. We want to act with integrity and be the change in the world, all that kind of thing. And yet, especially in our profession, and especially in the mental health field, I think our self-importance at times, our focus on caring for somebody in the moment leads us to ignore the rest of the people around that situation. It's a weird tension, right? Like, that's our job, is to be fully present with people. And yet there's people, whether they're other clinicians or they're clients that are waiting in the lobby or whatever, who are also waiting for that attention or that space or that therapy room or whatever. When we make excuses for why we are not doing the little things we said we do, like starting and ending on time, when your session is, etc., it becomes a slippery slope, right? Those little passes we give ourselves, we begin acclimating to. It goes from once in a while not starting or ending on time to you begin running a more and more chaotic practice yourself. And this begins burning bridges, right? Aside from the altruism of being somebody who sticks with your word, let your yes be yes kind of thing, right? We also become somebody who can't be counted on. The value proposition, what people supposedly are getting for what they give us, their time, their money, their vulnerability, it becomes watered down. And it begins to creep, right? We begin to run late on stuff consistently, and we give ourselves a pass there, and then that turns into, I don't get you the things I said I was going to get you when I get you them by, and all that. I'm not immune to this. I'm not sitting here and preaching like this is something I'm perfect at. This is one of those things that I have to constantly begin again on. I have to reorient myself to. Keeping my word is hard. Some of you watching the video are probably laughing and saying I'm full of shit right now, right? Like, I have my moments where this begins to slip, but that's why it's a core value, right? That has to be written down and revisited. If it was easy, I wouldn't need to write it down and hang it on a plaque in front of my face. Start and end on time, and not just with our sessions, but let that be the attitude with everything. When you run a meeting for your team, when you ask for 5 minutes, when you say this is only going to take a second, when you tell your kids you're going to be gone for 20 minutes, right? We all have valid excuses for why those things don't happen. The people that love us and value us give us the benefit of the doubt and let us slide. But over time, it begins to degrade the quality of trust in what we're going to deliver. So make it a core value, right? It's kind of the make your bed thing in the morning. It's silly, it's easy, it's small. Who cares about 2 or 3 minutes? It matters though, right? Because if I can trust you to start and end on time, if you can take care of those little things, then maybe I can trust you with more and more and more. If clients know that you are going to not cancel appointments intermittently the day before just because of whatever, like if you honor the fact that they've built up all week, talk themselves in and out of coming and having this difficult conversation with you. So it's a big deal that that conversation starts when they think it will and doesn't go longer than they've prepared themselves for, right? Or at least without their permission. It becomes one of these building blocks of larger trust. Trust is nothing more than a recognizable pattern of you're going to keep me safe. You're not going to surprise me in a way that hurts me. Starting and ending on time, I think, is one of the simplest ways to build trust or destroy it. I know that seems weird, but in an industry where we sell our time, right, where that is one of the core measurements of how we care for people, starting and ending on time is our core product. It is directly related to what we say we're going to do. So shoot to be that person, right? Doesn't mean that you are a failed therapist, a flawed human if you don't. It probably means you're just like me and you battle it. But it's one of those things that if we get better at, if we hold it as a practice value, if you seek to become dependable in how you use other people's times, then more and more people will seek to depend on you. And that will lead to all kinds of success for you and them and change and all that stuff. So there's another messy Facebook morning rant around our company values. I hope that helps some of you. As always, give us a follow. That always helps incentivize doing more of this. Visit us at semiprivatepractice.com. Join us for Coffee with Ken once a month. You can find the sign up on there. Please let me know your comments, good, bad, pushback, all that kind of stuff. Please put in the comments so we can interact on that. Have a great day. Go change the world. Take care.